I think, with clothes, and I think the awareness is so much greater now, and I see this wonderfully in, my kids and their generation, this notion of clothing not just having a second life, but a third life.
Yeah.
And so on the one hand, there's industry around that. Okay, you can rent things, you can buy things secondhand if you want something designer and you can't afford it. Okay, great. And it democratizes fashion. But I think the other thing that's wonderful is, there's so much, it's not wonderful that there's so much excess, but the excess can be put to good use. These wonderful organizations like Dress for Success, which work with women,
I've met them.
And it's just, it's fabulous.
Tell us about Dress for Success.
Well, we've worked with them in the past where, they're bringing women back into the workforce. And so they're women who have either come out of very hard domestic situations, women who've come out of prison, and they come and they're doing these interviews and they're trying to get back into society, and they don't have anything to wear. They don't have lipstick to wear, or whatever. They don't have a pair of shoes that are decent. They might have an old pair of sneakers. And so it's Dress for Success. It's, they have these outposts where essentially you could go in, you're given interview training, but also how do you show up? What's the appropriate thing to wear? And then there's a wardrobe that you can choose from, and it really sets you up.